Well, I'm looking through the barred window of my cell. Well, the sun is setting in the west, and I can see the long black shadow of the gallows where they'll hang me by dawn tomorrow.
Now, when I would take groups down in the Gallows Hollow, I always had somebody with me that had a gun. My son had a license to carry, and he went with me one time. But I took a group of historical people down there to show there was a hanging rock. They would bring the cart. There was a one-horse cart down from the courthouse, and then they would cross over, and they would stop at this big rock, and then they had these stairs down to way down to where once they hang the person, they could cut him down and retrieve the body. And so the homeless were living down in there in tents, and they had tripwires and all the stuff, because the well where they could get meals was right there on Union Street. So I called a policeman. I said, could you come and just sort of be with us? He said, you're kidding. He said, you're kidding. I said, no, sir, I feel comfortable. He got us down in there, and he saw what I told him was down there. He said, it's a good thing you called me. He said, I wouldn't want y'all being down here. But they cleaned them out. I mean, they cleaned them out.
So there's a big rock down there? Is it still there?
There's a big old boulder. You wouldn't see it. If you're coming down the road, you wouldn't see it. But when you get down below, and there it is. But 3 times, my camera and then later my phone malfunctioned. I could not get a picture. It would just stop.
Wow.
And it was freaky. It was. I took one of the ladies from the museum and other people. They had the same trouble. It was just bizarre. That was Gallows Hollow because it was a natural amphitheater down there. But whenever the river flooded, it always flooded up in Gallows Hollow. And we're talking about, really, really poor people that lived back in that time. And good people, though. Good people, just very poor. This one woman, when they went in to get the people out by boat, she wouldn't leave her house because her goat wouldn't come out of the attic. So they had to fight the goat and the woman to get them in the boat and get them to safety. But there's stories. Well, of course, the one gallows I told you about, where Mara was hanged, and then I think 3 or 4 confirmed murders in Gallows Hollow. There's also a story that somewhere on Cumberland Drive they found the remains of a gallows. I don't know. The boulder where the branch where they swung them out, and he said there used to be a plaque there that said this is the hanging tree, but he said somebody had long stolen it. So yeah, but one of the people that were hanging down there, he was in the cart and he fell backwards and the noose fell off of his neck, and he rose up and said, Lord, I've been spared, I've been spared, thank you, Lord. And they just threw the noose around his neck again and swung him.
Did it over?
He thought he'd been delivered.